potential way out. I mean, what do you think in general about this trend of remote then, Chamath?
I think it's great. And I think that we're realizing that, there's no monopoly on innovation, and companies can be really productive remotely, that most of the work in an office is busy work and politics, and you can cut it all out. And you can do the same amount of work in much less time, which gives you more time to frankly be with your family or take up a hobby or learn a second language or a third language. I mean, I just think it's so much better for people to realize, like, we got to, it's not like it's not 1820 or 1920, it's 2020. So we're going to live to 100 years old. Like, we have a long time to be in the grind. And so, working and accomplishing what you used to in half the time, and not having to commute, and being able to live where you want and your people you like, man, that has a huge positive impact to your kids, your community. It's just way better. I just think offices are just complete kind of like, it's all Shakespearean theater in the end, and cutting it all out is great. And specifically, San Francisco is just a complete cesspool dump of shit. And so, being able to just get out of that city is just...
All right, everybody, welcome to you're listening to the All In podcast.
I read some stats yesterday that were just so unbelievably shocking. Like the number of break-ins, the number of...
number one in the country.
They're number one in the country. The amount of disease that, like, communicable disease, like typhoid. And I'm like, typhoid? I was born in a country and scratched and clawed to emigrate as a refugee to leave a country that had typhoid as a disease.
Welcome home, Chamath.
Just to end up back in San Francisco.
Did you bring it?
That's
you brought
joke.
it with you?
That's an absolute joke. So, I mean, the idea that I'd never have to go to San Francisco ever again is, oh my God, it brings joy to me.
It's an unmitigated disaster. And I think this will be part of the boom bust cycle that, David, you were part of when you were here at Stanford, getting an office in San Francisco or having an apartment. It was cheaper, I think, in the city than it was down in Palo Alto, was it not?
Well, back when we moved Yammer to San Francisco, which was 2009, I think we were able to get space for $20 a foot per year.
Crazy.
Wow.
It was really cheap.
That's what I paid 2007, 2008.
I read a crazy article. It was about the Kushners and this building that they own that Brookfield Asset Management was going to buy, and it said that they bought this building, and so the Kushners moved to like Park Avenue, the General Motors building overlooking Central Park or something. Right? It's a beautiful building, and it actually quoted in there the price that they were paying. And it was incredible because it was like $100 a square foot per year. And I realized, oh my God, they're paying less for Central Park views in New York than I'm paying for a warehouse in Palo Alto. What the fuck is going on? This makes no sense whatsoever.
Yeah, that'd be supply and demand right there.
And I thought to myself, like, this is crazy. Like, California is so expensive. The taxes are so high. I think people are going to leave in droves, honestly.